I'm here about 10 minutes early. Yeah, I had my breakfast. I had 250 grams of egg whites, jeogbokum, like the stir-fried pork belly and kimchi, oats, protein, and the vitamins and all that stuff. But yeah, yesterday I kind of injured myself, but not really. Like, I stopped myself before. It's like I started feeling like a tweak in my neck. It's not like it's not a full-out injury, but I do feel like a little bit tight here and a little bit in my back underneath my left shoulder blade, but it should be fine. Today is pull day, so we'll see how it goes. Honestly, yesterday's braking was so disappointing, and just because like I wanted to go harder, but I felt like I couldn't. I just did what I could. I'm just gonna look forward, and I'm just gonna make the best out of the pull day today. I'm just gonna go, do my best. But yeah, it's pull day, and then we'll just see how it goes. I don't know. I don't want to hold back because of the injury, like because of my neck or my back or whatever. Like I don't think it's gonna injure me because I'm not going on my head or like I'm not gonna be braking basically. So I think I should be fine. I do want to go all out because I am in need of getting better. So I want to do that, but I don't want this, I don't want to hold back because I have an injury. So I don't know if I should say anything or not. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see if working out makes it worse, because in the past it has, but when I've had an injury and I work out, it gets worse. So I probably shouldn't. I don't know. I'm just going to see. Because back then I wasn't doing it right. I wasn't doing anything right. But now I have guidance and stuff, so we'll see how it goes. Honestly, yeah, I'm just going to see week over week, how I do. But I think I need to add more braking days. If I want to get better at braking, if I want to actually have a higher level of maintenance, I need to do braking more. I need to have more braking days instead of just once a week. So that's something I need to think about. But we'll see. It's so hard to fit stuff into the day anymore. I'm working my job, I'm streaming, I'm making content for my gaming channel, making videos for this, I'm training, and I gotta be a family man. So I don't really have any time for anything else. It's I hardly I have maybe an hour or two for myself, and Tuesdays I have the most time for myself because I go out and I'm actually out practicing and then loitering after. And then after that, aside from that, the days I just have I'll have in the night, I'll have about an actual hour at night to myself. I'll play Valorant or something. But if I stay up later, and I can push that to 2 or 3 hours, but if I do that, it'll eat into my sleep. So it's just I just don't actually have time for myself where I can decompress or do what I want to do until it's too late, and until it starts eating into my sleep. So sometimes I just give up that time for myself and I just go to sleep. Yesterday was that way too, but that's just the name of the game. That's just what I got to do. So by the way, I'm just going to try to make the most of this workout, and I'm here now, and I'm just going to think about what's going on right now. So yeah, we'll see how it goes.
You guys do anything for New Year's Eve tonight?
We're going to Anyang. Have you been there?
Tofu House?
Yeah.
That one's kind of been there for a while.
Yeah.
But yeah, all the food in Houston and Dallas is better.
Yeah.
Food-wise,
My legs are still sore.
Yeah.
Every time I try to kick my legs open.
Yeah.
I instead of going the full length, I could go I was like this.
Stretch them out.
Yeah, I was and then I just started falling apart, and I was God damn.
Come back a little bit, chest up. 1, good. 2, yes. 3, good. Yep, come in, hold. 4, good. 5, 6, good, relax shoulders. Perfect. 7, yes. 8, 9, one more. Good, nice.
Yeah, and I'm starting to know what you mean. Halfway through, I'm oh shit, I gotta adjust.
You just But the thing is, as soon as I cap you or cue you, you're quick to fix it.
Yeah.
You know what you have to do.
Yeah.
You just don't realize it's happening.
Yeah.
That's all.
All right, for 10?
Yep. Good. Big chest, sternum up. Straight down. And hold. Good. Don't cave. 2. Perfect. 3. Good. Don't cave. 4. Perfect. Chest up. Keep it up. 5. Yes. Keep chest up. 6. Good. Pull hard. 7. Good. Keep chest up. Relax shoulders. Chest up. 8. 2 more. Good. 1 more. Chest up. Good. Nice. Okay. Really good. We'll stay here for another second.
Okay.
I'm pressing that mid back so that it's forcing you to keep
Yeah.
your sternum up, right? I'm basically forcing you to press against my fingers
Yeah.
so that you keep your sternum up. As many as you can get, just keep them following reps.
Okay.
Good. Nice. 3. Good. Relax the shoulder. Stick it. Squeeze hard. 4. Yes. 5. Good. Keep chest up. It's not about leaning back. Sternum up. 6. Good. Full stretch. Pull hard. 7. Yes. Chest up. Pull hard. 8. Good. Let's go 2 more. Good. 1 more. Good. Nice. Good. That's solid. We're gonna go right over to the T-bar.
Okay.
1. Good. 2. 3. Awesome. 4. Perfect. Right in there. 5. Yes. 6. Good. 7. Yes. 8. Full stretch. Good. 9. Full stretch and hold that stretch too. 10. Good.
10?
Yep.
All right.
So when you come down,
Let
fully
it-
relax. Feel that stretch for a second. Come up. Pause that stretch for a second. So the end points.
Yeah.
You want to give like a half second to 1.
Okay.
3. Good. 4. 5. Don't shrug up. Shrug back. 6. Perfect. Higher. 7. Good. More. 8. 2 more. Good. 1 more. Good. Nice. We'll rest a little more. 1. Yes. 2. Good. 3. 4. Full stretch. 5. Good. Full stretch. No rush. 6. Hold the bottom. Pull hard. 7. Good. Stretch. 8. Good. Come down. Hold it. Now pull. Good. 1 more. Yes. Good. That was a good set. Now
Yeah.
we go into some drop.
I should have waited more on that on the one before.
Just make every single one
Yeah.
super intentional. Yeah. Good. 2. Slower. 3. Yes. 4. 5. Yes. 1 more. All the way. Good. Angle. 2. More. 3. Good. 4. 5. Pull harder. 6. 2 more. Higher. 1 more. Good. Last 10. 1. 2. Good. Come on. 3. 4. Exhale and pull. 5. Yes. Exhale and pull. 6. 7. 3 more. 8. 9. Last one. Good. Chest is going to sink down as much as possible. Completely stretch your lats. Straighten out your arms. From here, you're going to come in. You're going to come in, find a pocket where your lower lats are stretching. And then you're going to chest up as you come down.
Okay.
Chest up. Hold it for a second. Slow stretch. Squeeze. Slow stretch. One. So you don't need to spread it too much. Good. Yep. 3, 4, 5. Good. And as you come in, I want your chest to come up and through. 6. There you go. 7. Good. 8. 9. 10. 2 more. Good. 1 more. Nice. 1. Good. Chest up and through. Squeeze and hold. Good. And slow on the way back up. Slow it down. Yeah. Squeeze. Good. Squeeze and slow. Squeeze and slow. Yes. 7. Chest up. Don't cave. 8. Good. Chest up. Don't cave. 9. 1 more. Good. Okay. You're a little fast today on all the reps.
Yeah, I'm not like on the last couple. I forgot to.
Yeah, you gotta
I need
really
to. I'm just thinking about going,
Yeah.
but I need to take it slower. I think I'm like, oh, I gotta finish because if I slow down now, I'm not gonna be able to finish.
Exactly. But that's okay.
But-
You want that pace. Like, it doesn't matter if you don't get 10, right? I'd rather you struggle in the 8 and 9 and be perfect instead of you did 10 and you were kind of
Yeah, that's true.
Your body doesn't know. Oh, that was tough.
It doesn't know. It doesn't know numbers. Yeah. Yeah.
Good. Slow. Perfect. Squeeze. Slow, 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 slow. Full stretch. Good. Slow stretch here too. Chest down. Good. And then squeeze and chest down. Good. 5. Yes. 6. 7. 8. Good. Slow. Squeeze. Good. 1 more. Squeeze and slow. Good. Nice. Good. Good. Hard pull. One more. Good. Nice.
Whew.
The only thing I would change for you is just being able to relax at the bottom. Like let
Yeah.
it fully go and stretch you. That's it.
Yeah. I'm still like.
You're still
Oh, I just want to go for the next.
yeah,
Yeah.
you're still hesitant. Good. 2, all the way down. Don't rush. 3. Good. 4. No rush. All the way down. Full stretch and then squeeze. Full stretch. Squeeze. No. Full stretch and squeeze. Good. 7. Good. 8. Much better. 2 more. 9. Good. 1 more. Good. Nice. 1. 2. Full stretch. 3. Good. 4. Stretch. Squeeze. 5. Good. More. 6. Good. 7. Don't rush. 8. Good. 9. 1 more. All the way stretch. Good. Yeah, as you do these reps, you're naturally gonna want to speed up.
Yeah.
That's where you have to intentionally, like around rep 6, you have to be like,
Should let it drop.
Back down, let me reset it.
Yeah.
Good. That's slow. Perfect. Good. 5. Yep, all the way back. 6, good. Towards your hip. 7, good. Another one just like that. Perfect, good. Nice, catch your breath. Take a few breaths before you go into this right side. Nice and slow, same tempo. 1, good. 2, yes. 3, 4, 5, good. 6, good. Further back, chest up. Chest up. 7, 8, good. Nice. The tempo is much better. Right now, you're kind of sinking too deep.
I'm like, yeah.
I need you to be a little bit more upright.
Okay.
Because when you sink too deep, you can kind of end up pulling with your arms.
Arm, yeah.
Yeah. You want this kind of like marker leverage. Even with that weight, when I have this right form down, it literally gets hard for me to contract.
Yeah.
Whereas when you're here, it gets easier.
Yeah.
Your lat's not in the way.
Yeah.
Good. 2. Stand up a little more. Yep. Perfect. 3. Good. Further back towards your hip. 4. Good. There it is. 5. Chest up more. Chest up more. 6. Good. Further back. 7. Yes. 8. Good. Bring your feet in just a little bit closer. Like forward.
Oh, like this?
Yeah. And now keep your chest up more. Yeah, from there. 1, good. 2, good. 3, yes. Further back. 4, good. 5, yes. 6, there you go. Keep chest up. 7, good. Chest up. 8, good. Nice. At a time, just 1.
Uh-huh.
Comes all the way down. 1, all the way down. I
Okay.
really want to keep the dumbbell horizontal. Don't twist them back
Okay.
in. This is going to keep the tension there the whole time. I'm pinking pinkies into my shoulder.
Okay.
Pinky into my shoulder.
Okay. Whew.
See how it feels. This might be...
Last time I was color gang. I was on the color
yeah.
squad.
I was like, this might be a little heavy. We'll start 15 and then go back to color.
Yeah, last time I started at 15 and I was in the color squad. Good. Try to bring it more into you if you can. You don't need Okay.
to out. Good. Good. 3. Oh yeah. 5. 5. Good. Let's go. 6. Good. Good. Let's go one more each side.
Yeah, near the end, yeah. Near the end, I was trying to keep my elbow pinned,
Without it coming up.
but on the last the last 3 and the last 1, I was like,
Well, they ain't pumped up.
yeah.
Slow on the way down. And go. Slow on the way down. Good. And slow. Good. The way up is naturally getting slower. Slow. Good. Good. Yep, just get good reps. Good. Slow. Let's get one more inside. Good. Slow. Good. Get it and slow. Okay. We're gonna do the same thing, but we're just gonna go into alternating hammer throws now.
So, wait,
Just one at a time.
like, oh, wait, I'll start with this.
Straight up. Don't break it.
Like this?
Yep, exactly. Don't do elbows. You'll realize you don't have to come up as much. Just go into your form, push your bicep. Good, right there. Hold. Hold, squeeze, and then slow. Good. Squeeze and slow. Good. Squeeze and slow. Good. It's just all right there. Good. Squeeze. Slow. Good. Squeeze. Good. Squeeze. Good. That's it. You get passed out now.
Yeah.
Maybe a color 4 kilo set. To finish off one more time. Yeah.
Yeah, we can do it.
Yeah, when you come in hard, squeeze, and then go. Yes. Yeah, the problem with doing hammer throws with light weight are you have to force yourself to grip the dumbbell hard. The weight won't do it for you.
Yeah, I'm like trying to make myself tired. I'm just like,
You have to grip the dumbbell hard.
yeah. Should I just go till I can't?
Yeah, just keep going. It'll hit. Good. 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 Keep going. You worked to get to this point. Now you have to keep going. Yes. Yes, you wanted to get here. Keep going. Still 2 more on your side. Good workout.
Thanks, man.
Glad you're going to the New Year strong, bro.
Yeah, dude. Oh, okay. I finished. Luckily my back didn't get injured, or at least I could push, pull. I could pull, I could go all out today compared to what I thought based on my injury. Turns out maybe I'm not so injured after all, so I feel pretty good about that. But yeah, it was a good workout. It was a good workout. I'm glad I was able to push, pull. I'm glad I was able to get it. I can get after it. I feel good about today. Yeah, I feel good about pull day. I feel really good. I upped my weight on lat pull downs. T-bar I was pushing it, but I need to start, I need to not be afraid of failing at like such a low weight and just fail. Go get the full quality rep and just fail. That's my biggest thing for today. And I think that's overall. I was noticing that with legs. So Friday I'm gonna come back for push and I'm just gonna get a full rep. And if I can't do it even at low weight, I'm gonna get the quality rep and just like hit it. But yeah, I gotta change my mindset about or my approach really. But you know, it's just something you don't consciously think about. It's not something that I'm like, I'm just like, oh, I'm just trying to hit the number, but I shouldn't just try and hit the number. But I guess that's just part of the journey. Anyways, yesterday we were, after practice breaking, I was talking about or a couple of the guys at practice were talking about like the new gen of breaking. And one of the things that we were talking about is like why the new gen isn't as like motivated. It's like, oh, back in my day, we didn't have these resources. We didn't have this place, but now they have it. Basically what's going on is like, you know, some parents that were B-boys or B-girls would bring their kids to practice hoping that their kids would, you know, like excel, like go get after it and like start breaking. But it turns out the kids don't want to do it. And there's also like kids in like Japan, Russia, and China that are just like popping off. They're like 6 years old and they have like the crazy, like there's like 6-year-olds that are like technically better than me or anyone in the Austin scene like could ever be, but it's like despite them being way better than our levels that we could ever be here in Austin, like how come some of us have been breaking for like 15, 20, 30 years, even more, and we still show up to practice? And we were talking about like how we have like this like breaking for us back then was like a rebellion. It was like I gotta sneak away, or I gotta turn the music loud enough so I don't wake up my parents, or I gotta like move the furniture back before my parents get home. It was a scarce thing, and it became like sacred. But for kids nowadays, parents will bring their kids to practice and hope they do well, and they start them early. They think the secret is to start your kid off early, which sure, that could be one thing, but if you want somebody to stick around, well, it's not really if you want somebody to stick around, it's a matter of them. If anyone is gonna stick around, it's gotta be sacred. You gotta make the thing sacred. That's really what it's all about. We were talking about a friend and a couple of other friends who have access to like a bunch of facilities, or they grew up in a nice house with a bunch of space where they could break and work out and be the best, reach the highest, but they have the resources to reach the highest potential, but they're not reaching it. And I think part of it is because because it was so early on in their progression, they had so much access, they had so much abundance to access that it's almost taken for granted. But it's like, oh, I can always get it later. Or they get it, or they do well, they excel very quickly, and then they just drop out. They don't break anymore, they don't care to get better. They just move on, and then they do their own thing because it was so easy for them. While some of us who were like really struggling to like find a place to practice, or like we were like sneaking our way around, like risking getting kicked out of the rec center, all this stuff, there was some sacredness to it. There was some level of risk that made it worth it for us. And basically what I'm trying to say is that like there are people who have unlimited resources, or have a lot more resources than you had, and there are these kids with like breaking training facilities, and you could even for like workouts too, or whatever, like people have access to a ton of resources, and so many more resources than you have. Yet for some reason, like people that really struggled stick around for much longer. Or, I mean, this is just a generalization. People that really have to risk and struggle for something, like really stick around for it. That's the pattern we noticed yesterday. I was like, there's never gonna be a generation of B-boys like ours and below, or ours and earlier again. And I don't know if it's like this in any other world, but because like access is so free now, you can like just pay. We used to get kicked out of rec centers. There used to be dance studios that used to not let us break because of liability, but nowadays you could just pay like $15 for a gym and then like go practice in the studio or whatever. And there is some level of like, you're paying a price for it, and like you got to make it worth it. What I'm trying to get at is there's some level of like sacredness that you have that abundance cannot provide you. If you just have abundance of resources at your fingertips, you're not likely to get after it. And if you do get after it, you're gonna, it might be easy come, easy go. It's just something that you kind of like take for granted. So it's kind of like the opposite. Like you got to take your risks and your limited. You can't take your risks and your limited resources for granted, because that shit's gonna keep you around. That shit, when you risk something, or when you feel like there's some like urgency to it, like that's the shit that's gonna keep you around for a long time. Because there's never gonna be a generation of B-boys or B-girls that is like ours and below. Like if you started in like 2009, 2010 or earlier, like there's never gonna be a generation like ours and below or earlier, because nowadays it feels like there are people that are like the mindset is different. There are people that can reach higher heights, sure, but there's no one that's going to be as bad as us and as least skilled as we are and still stick around for it. You know what I mean? Like that's how much love you got to have for the game to be like dog shit at something and you still show up because like you have so many core memories and you risked, for it, and also sunk cost fallacy. and a bunch of like identity crisis and stuff that come with it. But like abundance really kills the mindset. So that's something that we were talking about yesterday as to why like the new generation, even despite being like so good, they just like, it's like, what happened to Pocket? I mean, I'm sure he still practices and stuff, but like Pocket reached higher heights power moves wise than anyone in my city could ever reach, yet he just kind of like vanished and he's like gone. You know what I mean? But like there's like someone who's been breaking for like 20-30 years, absolute dog shit compared to Pocket, and they're still showing up to practice like they're battling for a competition. Like, how much passion do you have to be absolute dog shit at something, and you're still showing up to practice like 30 years later? I mean, that's like, you could see it like it's like sunk cost, but at the same time, there's some passion that's developed that you just can't build anywhere else. And that passion, a lot of it, I'm not gonna say you can only get it, but a lot of it comes through like risk or like the sense of urgency that abundance does not provide you. So that's the takeaway that I had yesterday. And it's gonna be the same thing with like working out. I have my home gym and stuff, like whatever, but like abundance I think isn't a bad thing. Like people have like home gyms and they excel, but they built their mindset on scarcity and they try to like get after it as much as they can. So when they do have abundance, they really like get after it. You got to build the habit of getting after it. And if you start off with the abundance of it, you're not going to get it. So abundance has got to be earned. You can't just, if you start with it, you're kind of shooting yourself in the foot. So like, I don't know. That's the trend that I noticed. If anyone starts any like hobby interest thing with abundance, they're probably not going to stick around for a long time. And that's a super overgeneralization. Like you can really love something and there can be anomalies, but I think that's a recurring pattern that I've seen in the breaking community, and probably a recurring pattern that I see probably for a lot of things. But who knows? I don't know. I could be wrong, but that's just something I wanted to pop off on. But yeah, today's workout was great. I turned yesterday's disappointment into I just left it where it was and I just like moved on, and today was great. So I'm gonna go home. Today is my cheat meal. We're eating out and we're eating Korean food, so I don't know if I'm gonna eat. I'll eat something small. I'll probably eat maybe some chicken, we'll see, but I'm gonna have my my Korean food. Also, Happy New Year's. I hope you guys get to start 2026 out strong. And by the time you're seeing this, it'll probably be well after 2026 has started. But anyways, guys, hope you guys have a great New Year's.